Hey guys, alright, so this video here is actually my 2014-2015 winter starting lineup. However, I'm actually doing it with one of my closest friends in the community, and this guy is the epitome of a gentleman. He's one of the nicest guys that I've ever met in my life. You know, I would say he's probably one of the fragrance community's most well-respected guys as well, and that's Mr. Steven Redolessence. So, Steven, thank you so very much for being a part of it. It's really, truly an honor to have you. And especially to have you in my life as a friend. Alright, so anyways, let's begin.
Hello everyone, Steven here from Redolessence, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my updated starting lineup. So first off, I want to say a huge thank you to Chad McChesney from the YouTube channel White Spirit Bear. Chad, thank you very much for having me being a part of this collaboration. It is truly my honor, and congratulations on the 1,000 subscriber milestone. I know you've worked very hard to get to this point. It's only the beginning. It's an uphill battle, but it's all downhill from here. So the next 1,000 subs are going to come very naturally. So congratulations, Chad. You truly deserve it. One of my favorite YouTube channels. Thank you for this opportunity. So of course, as Chad probably already mentioned, starting lineup is an idea that was started by Brandon from the YouTube channel Cutlass Supreme SL, and it's basically 6 scents for 6 different occasions. And I think it's a great idea that we do an updated version of this starting lineup from time to time, because not only does our taste in fragrances change, but also our definition, or the parameters by which we define what a night out might change, or our definition of a suit and tie might change, or our definition of a signature scent might change. So for example, case in point being, my typical night out usually consisted of going to a friend's house and having drinks, or maybe going to a bar after a long day at work. But now that I'm newly engaged, my night out typically consists of going into New York City with my fiance, having a nice dinner, eating at a fancy restaurant, so on and so forth. So not only do our taste in fragrances change, but also the ways that we define what each one of these occasions in which we wear these fragrances happen to change as well. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump off. I'm going to start it off with the first one. So the first fragrance in this list is my work scent. So of course, work, I am a teacher. I work in a very close encounter environment. I'm around 20 students at all times, many of which have allergies and sensitivities, so I really don't want to wear too much fragrance at work, and I strongly avoid over applying at work. I usually maybe do 2 to 3 sprays max, and I leave it at that. So in my first video, I mentioned that my work fragrance was Creed Aventus. So I did switch it up a little bit. This one has actually been getting me a lot of compliments at work. This one is from the House of Chanel, and it's called Bleu de Chanel. This is such a perfect work scent. Again, I haven't been wearing my Creed Aventus because my bottle is running low, and it's about 15 to 20%. I've been using a lot of Bleu de Chanel. This is a perfect citrus incensey fragrance. Does really, really well for me at work. People love it. I get so many compliments with it. It's very sophisticated, and it's a very classy and elegant scent, and it does really well in all regards. So Bleu de Chanel from the House of Chanel.
So when it comes to work, you know, everybody knows what I do for a living. I'm a civil servant. I'm a transit operator, so I don't normally want to wear expensive fragrances. So my niche stuff, for the most part, I never wear to work. So I got 2 fragrances that I'm going to be alternating during the wintertime. So this one here is actually the original. The Flankers gets all the shine, unfortunately. This is Versace Man. So Versace Man Fresh gets all the attention. So this one is, some of the notes is saffron, pipe tobacco, amber, and woods. I get a lot of tobacco and a lot of woods out of this fragrance. The second one is, I actually used a lot of this one last year, Kenneth RSVP. It's got orchid, sandalwood, pepper, and cedar, and some other notes. So they're pretty casual, but they're actually not bad fragrances. I would say that Versace Man would probably be my go-to for the most part when it comes to working this
The next fragrance on my list is my night out fragrance. So again, like I said, my night out typically consisted of going to a bar or a friend's house. Now that I'm newly engaged, I like to go out to restaurants with my fiance, and this is actually the scent that I was wearing when I proposed to my fiance, and this is by Dolce & Gabbana, and it's called The One. This is a very sexy and alluring fragrance. You have amber, tobacco, some dried fruits, almost kind of like a plum feel in there too. It's a really nice, some would even say boozy type of a fragrance. I think it's very sexy and seductive, and like I said, it's a fragrance that I was wearing when I proposed to her. Absolutely one of my favorite fragrances, and definitely going to be in my collection for the long run.
When it comes to going out, this one here, I actually got this one from as a gift from one of my closest friends as well, Joe Anthony. Thank you. This one here is a sexy kind of fragrance. Women love this one. I absolutely love this one, and that is Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. So it's got cardamom, caraway, lavender, vetiver. I get like a powdery chocolate, vanilla, cocoa-ish, if you want to say, vibe. Just sexy. It's a great going out fragrance. Just beautiful. This is one of the best sellers from Yves Saint Laurent. So that's my going out, Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme.
The next fragrance on my list is my signature scent. So the signature scent is the scent that you wear when you don't know what else to wear, but it's also the scent that you want people to remember you by. This one has not changed in my books. I love this scent ever since the day that I purchased it up until now, and I recently did a video, my top 10 Annick Minardo fragrances, and this is my favorite composition by that perfumer. So this one from the house of Christian Dior is called Bois d'Argent. This is a beautiful honeyed iris, cypress, incensey, myrrh type of a fragrance. It has a cloudy appearance, almost ethereal in nature, very elegant and smooth and heavenly. One of my favorites. I love to be remembered by this scent. Bois d'Argent from the house of Christian Dior. Excellent fragrance, and it also works really well in formal occasions as well.
My signature. So if you're a fan, like if you've been around on my if you've been watching my channel for a very long time, you know that I love Canali. Last year was Canali Black Diamond for my signature. This year is going to be Canali Style. This is actually a great fragrance. It's very classy. It can be casual. It's very versatile. So this actually has teakwood, bergamot, and nutmeg. But I get like a leather type of feel. Just a great woody fragrance. Definitely going to stand out from this one, right? So that's for my signature, Canali Style.
The next fragrance on my list is the Between the Sheets Close Quarter type of a fragrance. For this one, I just want to mention that when I am between the sheets, so to speak, I really don't want to smell too heavily of cologne. I don't want to, you know, scare off my significant other, if you will. And, I want to wear something that is a scent that makes me smell like I just came out of the shower. Let's put it like that. Because when I do get between the sheets, I want to smell clean, I want to smell fresh, and I don't want to leave any of that smell behind in my bed, so to speak. So the fragrance that I chose is a fragrance by Prada, and this is one of my absolute favorites of all time, and it's Infusion Dome. So this one is a very clean, soapy, incensey iris type of a fragrance, and as you can tell, there is a trend here. I love iris, one of my favorite notes, very neutral in its gender appeal, and it also smells very, very clean. So I had to choose Infusion Dome by Prada. Absolutely love this scent, making it my close quarter.
Number 4 would be close quarters or in between the sheets. Now, I don't have a bottle of this one. It's niche. I actually got a decant here from one of the guys in the community, Sebastian. I got this one from Man Loves Cologne last year. This is a sexy fragrance. This is a mature fragrance as well, I find. I find it's more mature. It's like a version of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male, but it's a more mature one. This one's more refined, more of a gentleman's, but it's also a unisex fragrance, and that is Bois 1920 Sushi Imperiale. Some of the notes are star anise, nutmeg, vanilla, and cinnamon. But I get like an apple pie, apple crisp sort of feel with some vanilla ice cream and some cinnamon on it. Just a great, sexy fragrance that's going to be my in between the sheets. So that's Sushi Imperiale. Bois 1920.
The second and last fragrance on this list is my Daring fragrance. This one also has not changed because I still get very scared when I wear this one in public. I do have a bottle of Secretions Magnifique, so if I wanted to be totally honest with it, I could have put that in this list just because I've never worn it in public. I've never worn it, period. So that one is the true Daring scent. I don't dare to wear it. But this one I actually do wear it in public, but I still feel a little self-conscious when I wear it in public because I know that I'm not going to appeal to everyone's olfactory senses, but nevertheless, Still love the scent, still wear it in public. You know, I just feel a little self-conscious when I wear it. This one is by Amouage, and it's called Interlude Man. So this is a great blend of spices and incense and resins, and it's smoky up top, and I don't think it's birch tar. I think it's all the incensey facets to it that give off that smoky appeal. I think it's a great scent, truly unique, totally stands out in my collection, one of my absolute favorites, and definitely a daring scent for sure. Interlude Man by...
So for daring, now I don't do daring whatsoever. I'm a very safe individual. I don't want to smell anything offensive that I may be insecure or anything like that. So for this one, I'm going to call this one going out. I'm going to put a little twist on this one. I'm going to call this one going out on location fragrance. So I'm going to be doing a lot of on location video shoots hopefully this winter time, and I need a fragrance that's going to keep me warm and that's going to last all day long. And this one's a very classy one, so I'm going to have to go with Serge Lutens Chergui. It's got honey, tobacco leaf, amber, incense. It's got a bit of a hay note. Just a wonderful fragrance. I think that this is a masterpiece in a bottle. So for daring or going out on location video shoots, that I'm going to call it, that's Serge Lutens.
The last fragrance on this list is my suit and tie scent. So lately, suit and tie, I have been wearing suit and ties to maybe weddings and parties and Christmas parties and whatnot. So it's very rare that my friends and my family see me in a suit and tie. It's usually my colleagues and my subscribers who see me in a suit and tie because I go to work and then I come home, film my reviews, and that's that. So when I do put on a suit and tie for my friends, I usually want to make it memorable, and this is a scent that in my opinion is very memorable. I have been wearing it to a lot of formal scenarios, and this one is from the house of Nasomatto, and this one is called Pardon. Pardon is an absolutely beautiful scent. It has chocolate, kind of like a cocoa feel. It has patchouli, which gives it this very damp, earthy quality to it, very mysterious as well. And it also has magnolia, which adds almost like a breath of sensuality to it. Beautiful fragrance, excellent for a suit and tie. It's sure to leave a lasting impression.
Now for formal, now I'm a fan of this house. I'm getting more of a fan when it comes to their private blend or their designer line. I think that Tom Ford is just a beautiful house. They put a lot of time and effort. To me, it symbolizes class and elegance, you know. So when it comes to formal, I want something that's going to get attention, but it's not going to be overpowering. That's going to be Tom Ford Noir. It's got amber, patchouli, saffron, black pepper, and leather. It's a spicy oriental that's definitely going to make you stand out in a classy sort of way. All right.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been my updated starting lineup, video. If you own or have tried any of these fragrances, leave a comment down below. And lastly, I want to thank my good friend Chad, YouTube channel White Spirit Bear, for allowing me to be a part of this collaboration. Chad, thank you very much. Once again, congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you all soon.
So that is my starting lineup for 2014-2015. Again, Steven, thank you so very much for being a part of it. Guys, I'll catch you later.